Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for the 26th, 27th, and 28th of February, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. This is a full moon weekend. Now, you know that when it's the weekend reading, I am using my two Radley Valentine decks, Angel Tarot cards for the main message, Archangel Power Tarot cards. I will pull one. I'll also pull one from my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. I've prayed, meditated, and infused all the cards, all the decks with Reiki energy. Remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I am an intuitive channeler. Some might even say a messenger. My job is just to deliver the message. I open myself to higher power. That's where the message comes from. Okay, now, we do have a full moon. This is on the 27th in the morning. It's at 0317, so 3:17 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, full moon. So that would be, Friday night, Saturday morning, depending on where you're at. It is in Virgo. It is trining Uranus, which is in Taurus right now, and Mars in Taurus also. It's also opposite Venus. So there's a lot of positivity to this moon. This is actually kind of a even though there's a lot of earth energy to it, there's a lot of getting down to earth, getting down to business type of energy. But this has a very much a kind of taken a lot of control back into our own hands. This is, really what what is it that we've been wanting? What is it that we've been hoping for? And again, too, I do feel a lot of control coming back into our own hands. But the thing is, it's not being given to us as much as it is we are taking it. Okay? I'm hearing we are taking it back. And now granted, does it all come all the time? No. Does it all come at once? No. But again, it is the more and more and more. Now, the full moon energy will be around for a good 14 days until we come to that new moon. Remember, new moon to full moon is when we request. Full moon to new moon is when we get rid of the baggage, and the full moon in itself is when we release, relinquish, and request. So that's releasing what's holding us back. What is holding us back? It could be a spiritual thing, it could be an emotional thing, but it also could be very much in the physical too. So it could be, are we afraid? And that's what we're afraid, that's what's keeping us. That's what, what we need to release. Or is it something that is actually more in that natural, maybe it's possibly it's a toxic relationship. Remember, relationships, work, job, career, personal, interpersonal, intimate, family, or home. So maybe it's more in that natural, and that's something else we need to release. Relinquish is actually giving it up, giving something up of your free will. It's not necessarily having it being taken from you as much as it is saying, no, I don't want this anymore. This is not my path anymore. And then, of course, request. Request is the wonderful part where it's like, now that we've gotten some space, now that we've cleared out, I like to liken it to my garage. Now that I've done some garage sales and I've, cleaned up my garage, now I have space to bring in. And that's when we ask for those things that will help us, will benefit us, will bring us to that better pathway. I'm always a little bit leery about being too specific with what I request, because sometimes what I request is so narrow that, I feel that sometimes I miss out on that bigger picture. So if you are worried about money, or if you do not have a job, one of the things many people will say, I want a job that gives me A, B, C, D, E, F, G, instead of saying, I want and I've done that. And you know what? I've gotten those jobs. And I realized I wasn't necessarily happy. So the other thing is to kind of make it a little broader, is to say, I would like something to fulfill my financial security. I'd like a little bit extra, sometimes a lot extra, so I can have a little fun, or to help others also. So sometimes putting that out, and then, you can just see what happens when you make it a little broader. Okay. Now, the other, so release, relinquish, and request. Now remember, this is also opposite Venus, so it's kind of like the two of them are looking at each other, the full moon. I never say to worship the full moon. That's not what I'm talking about. I look at the full moon as a divine creation, and it goes through its phases, and the moon, through its gravitational pull, or however you want to say it, the scientific reasons, it does affect us. Okay, so the full moon in Virgo with those Taurus, the Mars and Uranus trines, and then opposite Venus. So that Venus is, very loving, very caring. Now but Venus can be a little bit emotional. Venus can be a little bit of a jealous person too, or I should say jealous energy too, not a person, a jealous energy. So you gotta be careful with Venus in some ways. Venus went into Pisces on the 25th, but I've talked about that. So we have these two. This is why I said this would be a good weekend to revisit Valentine's Day, or what the concept of Valentine's Day is. This is a full moon that's very earthy, so it is very down to, getting down to business. It can be a bit of a perfectionist, so try not to be too micromanaging. It's getting you ready, getting busy. Now, it is also, it's like getting like fresh air coming through, spring cleaning. Now, I know for the people in the Southern Hemisphere, it might just be getting ready for your winter also. So, it's cleaning your house. It's just very freeing. I just feel very freeing. Ready for changes, preparation, high motivation and energies. And like I said, this is kind of like a revisiting of Valentine's Day, or what we believe, what we think of as Valentine's Day. So this would be a good time for that special celebration, the special date, whatever it is that, maybe you didn't get to do it, a couple of weeks ago. This would be a good time to revisit that. Okay. So that's what I'm going to tell you about. Now, the other thing about the full moon is this is when, you can do like 3 days before up to, and then 3 days after. So that's like a 6-day period. I myself like the day before, the day of, and then the day after. So since it's 26th in the morning, I would say then the 24th, 25th, 26th, I might go to the 27th too. I put things out that are very special to me. I make like my cards and such, but I'll put out, I actually have them on the windowsill that gets a good moonlight type of energy. But if I put it outside, I always make sure that I like double seal it with some baggies, okay? Because it does get a little damp and a little wet, and I don't want them to be, I don't want them to become mushy. Anyway, that's really what I want to tell you about with the full moon. It is an important time. There's a lot of celebrations. The 26th also has a lot of it's not necessarily that you receive, it is received, but it's not necessarily that everything is all perfect. But this has the energy to say we can be very, very positive. We can also triumph. We can also just get busy and get things done. And, again, it's that thing of it's taking back control, or taking of control. And it has, and a lot of my Tauruses have been feeling this already. And it's just stepping up to that plate. And there's a big determination with this energy. Okay? Whew. So I do feel that my earth signs will probably, be more, they will feel this quite strongly, but it's also too, please don't think that if you are the earth will kind of get down to business. The fire signs, this is going to fuel your passion. The water signs, I feel this is also, this is also gonna, it's like, just kind of feeling with my water signs, just get going, get going, get going. And then with my air signs, again, we are in an age of Aquarius. This is that thing. Put it out there, speak it out there. You can I kind of feel like with my air signs, you can speak, or even if with all of us, but you can speak it out. You can move mountains. Okay? Okay. Anyway, let's get started with the readings. Hello, my Sagittariuses. How are you? Well, let's see what we have for this weekend for you. Okay. First of all, let me shuffle a few more times here. I do shuffle before I start the videos and think about you, but I feel like you need a little more shuffling. What's the deal with that? Here we go, because you are going to have some surprises this weekend. You're going to be, or maybe it's you that's going to be the surprise. I don't know, but I feel that there's very much, there's like fireworks, surprises. I feel very positive, renewal of energy for you also. So, oh, okay, there we go. Those two cards came with it. Here we go. But I feel like popping sound. Popping, but not in a bad way. Popping, surprises, fireworks, but pretty fireworks, good stuff. You just embracing the weekend, and I like that. I love that for you. Here we go. Let's see what we have for my Sagittariuses. First card, this is reverse, stronger energy. Unity, unity. So we have a 5 energy here. That has some change to it. This is Archangel Sandalphon, believed to have been Elijah. I feel like there is a break of tradition here. There's a break from what you normally do. And that could be wonderful. That could be what this whole weekend is all about for you. That you're going to be doing something very unexpected, very different than your normal. I don't know, this is maybe, Monday through Friday, you go to work or you work out of your home or however it is. I feel like there's a break-free energy here for you. There is this, Sandalphon and Unity is kind of very traditional energy, and it's kind of, in many ways, this one will kind of bring me very like, ugh, and it's kind of binding and kind of, very chaining in many ways. But I feel like you just breaking free of those chains, breaking free of what people expect of you, and you doing something totally different. And that's the thing. Remember the saying, when the definition of insanity is when you do the same thing over and over again and expect a different outcome. You're not going to do the same thing over and over. This is, again, I feel very like doing something very non-traditional, something that people don't expect out of you, and you love it. You love it. And actually, I feel a very gleeful type of energy from you, my Sagittarius. I like that. So, some changes, unity, Archangel Sandalphon, traditional viewpoints or methods, spiritual organization. Seek out mentors and like-minded friends. I don't know, maybe you're going on a retreat of some sort, but it's something different. And it really brightens your soul. It really lifts you up. I like that. Here we go. Next card. Ace of Fire. Okay. Fire energy is your energy. It is also Aries and Leo. It is passionate, burning, determined. Ace is new beginnings, new starts, new beginnings, new passions. Whatever this is, it's different. It's different. It brightens you up. It lightens you up. And it basically, the Ace of Fire is this new passion, this new beginning, this new start, something you feel like, yes, I want to do this. This is positive. This is like, I'm going to go for it. And it's kind of like an opportunity presents itself that you didn't think you would have, that you would see again. Because so to me, it's something that you were offered an opportunity once upon a time, and maybe you didn't take it because of whatever the reasons were. And now the opportunity comes again, and it's like, yes, I'm jumping into it. I'm taking it now. Anyway, an exciting new opportunity, career advancement. Change your life now. Let's see what this last card says. The 7 of Earth. You've waited long enough, or you've been waiting, you've been patient, you've been doing what you need to do, and now it's come. Now it's come. You're going to definitely have to tell me what this is. Anyway, 7s have that divine umbrella that I talk about. Earth energy is our Virgo, our Taurus, and it is also our Capricorn. A lot of times this has to do with your home, or very tangible, or it could be with your money that comes from a job, a career, a passion. But I feel like this thing about how you have been waiting and you have been waiting, and now you're seeing the fruits of your labor. Now you're seeing your blessings come back, okay? It's not necessarily that you're getting the whole orchard filled yet, but you just have to wait a little bit more. So this is like, I don't know what this is all about, but whatever you did that was different, it really is something that's paying off. I just feel that there is so much life here for you, my Sagittariuses. I like this. I'm claiming this for you. Seeds well planted, a temporary pause in action, unnecessary worry. I feel more of that anticipation than I feel worry. Okay, so let's go on. Yeah, breaking from tradition, doing something totally unexpected. And I do think that you will know what I'm talking about before this Friday, Saturday, Sunday comes. So if you see this, or two, sometimes you may come back to this reading when you feel like it's needed. Because when they're general energies, it doesn't necessarily mean that this will be this Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You may look upon this 5 months in the future and just kind of scrolling through and say, I wonder what that's about. And it might be meeting you for that moment. Because the messages get delivered when the message needs to get delivered. Here we go. Let's see what we have here. Okay, now reversed. 3 of Raphael. Whatever this is, it's all about celebration. It's all about a good time. It's like kind of like a party. It's like it just fills your soul. It's just happiness, happiness, happiness. Now, Raphael is our water energy. It is our Pisces, our Cancer. It's our Scorpio, fluid, emotional energy. 3s do have a celestial type of energy too. There's a lot of creativity with 3s also. So there is a lot of creative energy, emotional creation too. So, but this is about celebrating. So whatever this is a fun weekend. And again, I don't get the kind of unity kind of brings me down a little bit, but for you, this is breaking free. This is breaking free. Anyway, reasons to celebrate, a community of friends, happy announcements regarding relationships or children. Now, let's see what crystal or energy for my Sagittarius is. Yeah, and that Ace of Fire is something that I need you to just put that out there, my Sagittariuses. Write that down for you, okay? Ace of Fire, and that was, again, an exciting new opportunity, career advancement, change your life now, okay? I think you need to write that down, and that's one of those things to put on your refrigerator. Okay, let's see, crystal or energy for my Sagittariuses. Not reversed. Citrine, and I know we have citrine. Citrine's a really wonderful stone. It has a lot of good energy. But this is about wealth, enhanced career prospects, self-esteem, manifestation. Very interesting with yours. Again, you're breaking from the tradition. It's again, it could be an opportunity that you were once offered. You didn't pick it up. You didn't take it. And now the opportunity is coming back. It could, I don't, it's not always quite the same, but it could be something that's like, I always wanted to do this. And it's fun. It's kind of like, and again, too, I don't skydive, but there is a little bit of a risk involved. You will need to make sure that, connect with your higher power, guardian angel, spirit guide, voice of the universe, your divine, Sandalphon, however that is for you. So it's, I don't skydive. I've not done that, and I'm not saying that this is a skydiving weekend for you. Please don't skydive, okay? But there's a little bit, even though you've gotten everything, it's a calculated risk. And it seems like it's something that you've really been wanting to do. Anyway, my Sagittariuses, remember the like, share, subscribe button. It does help. As always, my Sages, know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.